People died crossing Mediterranean Sea. United States, and now to the rest of our stories. The Somalia extremist group Al-Shabaab said its fighters have attacked a hotel in the capital, Mogadishu, where a loud explosion and gunfire were heard on Thursday night. Al-Shabaab said on its Telegram channel that its fighters managed to penetrate the SYL hotel, which is located not far from the presidential palace in a normally secure part of Mogadishu. The hotel is patronized by government officials. There was no immediate word on casualties. Attacks in the seaside capital had reduced in recent weeks amidst a beefing up of security there. Al-Shabaab, which opposes Somalia's federal government, is responsible for many lethal attacks on hotels and other places over the years. The last major attack in Mogadishu happened in October 2022 when at least 120 civilians were killed in a twin-car bombings at a busy junction. Somalia's government has been engaged in a high-profile new offensive against the deadliest organizations. Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud had declared total war against the extremists who control large parts of the central and southern Somalia and have been the target of scores of U.S. airstrikes in recent years. The Republic of Congo has recorded its first cases of Mpox in several regions, the health ministry said, in an indication of how the disease may be spreading across Africa, since sexual transmission was first confirmed on the continent last year. Mpox is a virus that originates in wild animals and occasionally jumps to people who can spread it to others. The virus was previously known as monkeypox because it was first seen in research monkeys. The World Health Organization said in November it had confirmed sexual transmission of Mpox in neighboring Congo for the first time. Make the disease difficult to contain. The Republic of Congo's health ministry published its report on Wednesday. The report said some 43 cases have been reported to the ministry, including 9 out of the country's 12 departments. The government has not issued any further comments on the publication, which was not officially distributed to the media and appears to be intended for internal use. Mpox became a focus of worldwide concern during the international outbreak in 2022 that saw the disease spread to over 100 countries, mainly by sex, amongst gay or bisexual men. Mpox has been endemic in parts of Central and West Africa for decades, but most cases involve infection with rodents, limiting the spread of the disease. A suspected attack by Yemen's Houthi rebels struck a ship in the Red Sea early Friday, causing damage to the vessel, authorities said. The city of Hodeida comes as part of the rebels' campaign against shipping over Israel's ongoing war in the Gaza Strip. The British military's United Kingdom's Maritime Trade Operations Center said that the ship reported being struck by a missile. This vessel has sustained some damage, the UK MTO added. It described the crew as being safe and said that the ship was continuing on its way, suggesting that the damage wasn't severe. The private security firm Ambre also reported the attack. The Houthis did not immediately claim the attack, though it typically takes the rebels hours to acknowledge their assaults. The Houthis have attacked ships since November, saying that they want to force Israel to end its offensive in Gaza. The ships targeted by the Houthis, however, have increasingly had little or no connection to Israel, the U.S., or other nations involved in the war. The rebels have also fired missiles towards U.S., though they have largely fallen short or been intercepted. The assaults on shipping have raised the profile of the Houthis, who are members of Islam's minority Shiite Zaidi sect, which ruled Yemen for 1,000 years until 1962. A report Thursday claimed that Houthis now had a hypersonic missile, potentially increasing that the cachet and putting more pressure on Israel after a ceasefire deal failed to take hold in Gaza before the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Hypersonic missiles also pose a more serious threat to American and allied warships in the region. Earlier in March, a Houthi missile struck a commercial ship in the Gulf of Aden, killing 3 of its crew members and forcing survivors to abandon the vessel. It marked the first fatal attack by the Houthis on shipping. Other recent Houthi actions included an attack last month on a cargo ship carrying fertilizer, the Rubima, which later sank after drifting for several days. Turkey's top diplomat was in Baghdad for high-level meetings on Thursday ahead of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's